One of the key benefits of ApprovalMax is that purchase order requesters do not need access to Xero or QuickBooks Online for creating purchase orders. The creation and approval of purchase orders can be done solely in ApprovalMax. Requesters that have been authorized in the purchase order workflow will see the new request button in the top right-hand corner of the browser window on all pages that show a request from you or your organization. Click on the new request button and a window will open to show all available request types for each organization. Select the purchase order option for the organization that the new purchase order is intended for and click on Create Request. If you have been assigned to just one organization and you are allowed to create purchase orders only for this organization, there will be no selection window. When you click on New Request in such an environment, the purchase order request form will open immediately. The request types available to a requester can vary. Let's start with the purchase order for a Xero organization. The purchase order request form looks similar to the corresponding form in Xero. The supplier list is pulled automatically from Xero and you can choose from the drop-down menu. By default, requesters are not allowed to create new contacts. But the administrator can change this setting for particular requesters. The administrator can also limit the suppliers you are allowed to use for your purchase order request. The same options apply in QuickBooks Online. ApprovalMax pulls the vendor list from QuickBooks Online, and the administrators of your organization can expand or limit your options. The purchase order request form in QuickBooks Online can have different layouts, depending on your organization's settings and what information is used in QuickBooks Online. ApprovalMax supports all views: category and item table together, only the category table, or only the item table. The latter is usually the view for most of our customers. Let's now select the products and services for purchase. Administrators can mark fields as mandatory, and if you don't fill them in correctly, ApprovalMax will highlight them. Selecting the products for a Xero-based purchase order is similar to the process in QuickBooks Online. With a Xero-connected purchase order, it is even possible to add generic line items. Fields can be mandatory here too. You can also attach files to your purchase order. Of course, the file type restrictions from Xero also apply here. You have the option to automatically email your purchase order to the supplier once it has been fully approved. You can even attach different files to that email in case you have confidential files attached to the original purchase order which you don't want to send out to your supplier. Purchase orders based on a connection with QuickBooks Online can also contain attachments. The file types are limited to documents and images, like in QuickBooks Online. Instead of sending your purchase orders through QuickBooks Online, you can select ApprovalMax for emailing approved purchase orders. Like with a Xero form, you can attach files to this email that differ from the files attached to the purchase order itself. When you have completed your purchase order, you can either save it as a draft or submit it for approval straight away. After a purchase order has been submitted for approval, you can still make some corrections by editing it. It is also possible to copy this purchase order as a basis for the next request or to cancel it. Congratulations! Your purchase order has been created. Below the purchase order you can see the workflow and who is responsible for approving your request. Thank you for watching our tutorial on how to raise a purchase order in ApprovalMax. To learn more about ApprovalMax, please watch our other how-to videos.